A death certificate? With father's name on it? It's impossible. I can't believe it. He was 76. But how? What happened to me? What about Mother and Annie? 1939. My last memories date back to 1902. This must be a bad dream. So much of this doesn't make any sense. I need to understand what's going on. Father's office. He must have taken notes. Maybe his research can help me. That is dicks. Back to no control unless we need it. Oh, probably could have just skipped down over balcony. But whatever. Hell, I probably could have just gone through the floor. Yeah, 'cause it's not blue here. Whatever. In we go. Okay. Another half hour tops. Alright, so what's going on in this thread? Oh. Is that where we came in? Did I just hold over? There's a massive book on the shelf. It must be important. Father may not have been fond of horses, but this statuette is gorgeous. But I don't remember it either. Might be somewhat altered, but even so, there's no way I can read that book without finding a way to get it off the showcase. Showcase is locked. I can't get the book off the shelf. Okay, so we have to find something to unlock it. Pencils, notebooks, newspapers. Mother, since you will not listen to reason, I must stop you myself. I apologize for stealing your notes, but I see no other way. Gabriel may be the oldest, but he has no idea what you are up to. I will be back for young Edward and Robert. I forbid you from trying anything with them, or you will dearly regret it. This has all gone on long enough. Farewell, A. Abraham to his mother? Thing. Books seem important, and they're well worn. Have you ever heard the story of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun? Let me tell you our version of that ancient story. A man who thought himself a great alchemist and master of the elements of nature found an old forgotten grimoire that would teach him to summon demons. Great! And command them to carry out whatever he wanted. Now, this man gained his power by following the lead of those before him. That is to say, he had used the results from experiments performed by other masters to appear wise to those around him. However, while he was good at applying that which he had learned from others, his ability to think on his feet and to reason was lacking. This man loved a woman whom he had never spoken to. He watched her from afar. Oh great, he's a creeper. Admiring her beauty and dreaming of what it would be like if she was his wife. He spent so much time in the world of fantasy, where she was his, that his obsession had started to take a toll on him. He couldn't sleep, eat, and became isolated from his friends. The directions in the book were clearly laid out, and because of his adeptness at following instructions in his alchemical manuals, he thought he would master demons as quickly as he mastered alchemy. Out of desperation for this woman, he summoned a demon named Belith, who it was said could create love between a man and a woman. Never a good idea. Never a good idea. Specifically targeted love spells are never a good idea. Even without bringing a demon or any other deity into the picture. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sensing his desperation, the demon came to his summons, and the man was sure that it was his skill that brought Belith to him so quickly. He commanded the demon to bring his love to him with haste, and without harm befalling her. The demon laughed, saying it was an easy task, as the woman felt the same way as the man, but he would require but a single action from the man to ensure success. Ecstatic, the man agreed to do whatever Belith needed to accomplish the task. The demon dictated a love letter to him. A love letter to him, telling him to send it to his love on a specific date, using the exact words he gave him. After the man dismissed the demon, he immediately wrote the letter that Belith had dictated to him, word for word, and set it aside, waiting for the appointed day to mail his note. When the day came to mail the letter, his love went to a spiritualist to speak to her beloved mother, who had passed away when she was young. When the medium called the spirit of her mother, Belith came in disguise and told her of the letter she would receive. He told her that the man who wrote it was a necromancer, and meant to do her family harm. Knowing exactly what the man had written, Belith easily scared off the man's love and destroyed his reputation in the process. Just like Icarus, his overconfidence had destroyed him. Actually, I'm pretty sure the demon dicked him over, but summoning the demon in the first place, kind of a bad idea. However, we can learn one more lesson. Without the ability to reason, to create and innovate, a master is not a master. Never take what you read or see at face value, and that includes anything and everything that I write you. Oh, really? Okay. So, think between the lines. Books about magic? Not a science I'm familiar with. Oh, wait. The note on the page was bubbling then. Don't recognize Father's handwriting in this notebook. 1203. Oh, March 12th. Okay. Writing a journal had never interested me up until now, but these past few days I felt the need for it. All these things are crowding my mind, and I can rarely sleep. I found Father's precious notes today. I discovered what took up all his time, an incredible collection of documents, vague references, and crazy writings about demons and seals. Names I know nothing about, enigmatic symbols, drawings, a huge number of documents. Documents he used to share with my sweet Abigail an eternity ago. So, this is her father. Talking about his father. Okay. My first instinct was to close this box and put it back where I found it, but curiosity is consuming me. March 24th. I am voraciously reading Father's documents and I'm starting to make sense of them. Maybe he wasn't as mad as his isolation let on. What I took for a time-consuming hobby was actually an in-depth study of an ancient cult named Goetia. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a title. The idea of it still seems crazy. Maybe it is. Goetia was used to call forth demons and ask questions or favors of them. A very human tradition, but these summonings seem to have been possible. Father seemed interested in 5 of these demons: Malthus, Boone, Paimon, Forus, and Iberius, the ones on the map. Notes are very detailed about these rituals, formulas, personalities of each entity, strengths and weaknesses. I have difficulties believing they really exist. However, Father's studies are so thorough and precise that I'm beginning to have doubts. May 12th. Curiosity guided me toward knowledge. I tried some of the rituals this past week. I'm happy I can isolate myself, as I feel somewhat ridiculous saying out loud the summoning words taken from a strange language. I have had no success yet. The quest is consuming me. I spend entire days writing down the questions I want to ask the demons, as well as behaviors and words I should avoid in their presence. I chose Malthus. He seems to be less deranged of... Oh, there's more. The demons among those I read about, and I hope he is not so dangerous. But he doesn't seem to hear me. I'm growing desperate. War is coming. I can feel it. The people of Oakmarsh are different, nervous. The enemy is far from our front door, however, and I can't stop but feeling they are reacting strangely to my own presence. I couldn't explain this feeling. No, July 15th. I feel feverish, confused. I can't sleep. Can't believe it. Malthus answered. I first perceived an indescribable noise, as if a huge hammer was hitting the walls around me, and then wind filled the room, coming from under the doors. I swear I heard the rustle of feathers, as if thousands of birds were flying around the room, where he started speaking to me. I froze and started to utter something to utter a single word. You stunned. Okay, right. This demon is particularly charismatic. That's always a good sign. Gonna get played. My first thoughts were to my beloved sister Abigail. Oh, okay, this was her brother. Got it. Abigail would have been so impressed, astonished, moved. I asked the questions I craved answers for. Was Abigail with him? Could he find her? He laughed. Malthus was a very charming laugh. Very soft. He told me he couldn't bring her back, but that she was well. I should feel calm, but my thirst for answers isn't calmed. July 22nd. Malthus and I are growing to know each other. It feels so strange to write it thus, and even more strange to live it. This demon is particularly caring, and I sometimes forget he's an entity by far superior to our poor humans. It seems I am for him a welcome distraction. He has had little occasions to talk with the living these past 5 millennia. I sometimes think of my dear Joseph, and I feel a guilty relief that he should no longer be of this world. If Father was still alive, my research and my success would have surely filled him with pride. And Abigail, who often mocked my terror when faced with Father's experiments, can she only see me today? Would you be proud of your oldest sister? Oh wait, so it's her sister. Oh yeah, because that's right. She said in the hallway that her sister protected something. I guess I was getting ahead of myself. I keep my research. I guess I should lady this up a little too. I keep my research far from my children's reach. They are too young to understand what is at stake. But maybe I could start talking about it with Gabriel. I'm looking forward to sharing my knowledge of the rituals tied to Goetia. So maybe it's one of her children that wrote the letter that's on the desk. Maybe they suspect something. Alexander seems weary lately. October 8th. They are here. They started bombing London yesterday. Mrs. Matthews and her husband left Oakmarsh a few days ago, leaving everything behind. I'm worried. What world would my children grow up in? Can I even imagine what tomorrow will look like? When I asked Malthus, he had this amused look he often has. The one that annoys me so much. Arrogant heap of feathers. He doesn't care, of course. Hell is a far more peaceful place than Earth, he said. October 12th. I exchanged a few words today with Elias. Wait, I'm going British when I was going south. Elias, the vicar. I couldn't stand not sharing my research, but his reaction surprised me. He told me he had been eagerly awaiting this day. Who other than me could know so much about the subject? The vicar offered me his help. How could a man of God conduct such research trying to call forth demons? I think I'll accept his offer. I only browsed through some of Father's work. Demonic invocation is only a small part of the Goetia, and I can't count on Malthus, who refused to answer my questions about the subject. But that malicious bird can laugh as much as he wants. I'll get my answers. November 2nd. Oakmarsh is now empty. I have a ghost town at my door. Goetia isn't a discreet art, and I suppose the last rituals convinced the bravest of them to leave their home. Let them go. I don't need their idiotic prejudices. When our enemies will be at our doors, at least I will have something to welcome them with. November 5th. Gabriel. My sweet Gabriel. I was sure you'd understand. I love you so much. Robert. Edward. I hope you'll understand the importance of this quest. I'm drifting British again. I'm sorry. Although, London. Anyways, there's no hope left. I won't be here when the disgusting invaders arrive, but let them try get close to my children. They will regret it. Come and colonize Oakmarsh, see what I care. None of these short-sighted villagers supported me when I needed it. They don't deserve to be remembered. But if they come inside Blackwood Manor, I will rain down hell on them. December 12th, okay. January 5th. Thank you, Antonella Elrius? Pastor, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Everything will soon be ready. I won't be here to see the world crumble. Don't look as arrogant and mocking as before, Malthus. Don't worry, I'm not heartless. You won't be alone. A few friends will join you. The spell is sealed. Abigail, please wait for me. Hear me. Heed my call. That's probably what brought me back. So weird. Yeah, it's sealed downstairs too. Yep. Another book. Oh wait, that's the way we came in. Okay. I must have dragged myself across the room. Alrighty. Is there anything I missed here? Oh. More levels of books. This one looks different. The building and renovation of churches. I think I remember hearing about a chapel in the woods near the manor. Yeah, we'll be going there eventually. All that. But there's nothing else. Oh wait. Okay, that's just. It gives you things for interaction too. Read the book. Oh, we didn't check the lamp. This light illuminates the whole room. It's all so dark and oppressive. I'm surprised I can't look at the drawings, but let's keep going. Oh wait. Oh, I saw the ones over here. The box contains some kind of white powder. Oh yeah, I wanted to we'll try that on all the documents. Oh. But I think that one in the hallway was the one that I wanted to use it on. Okay. No. I wanted to see if this had more pages too. Nope. Okay.